2025 meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. Would you please join me in reciting the pledge to our flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'm Barb Lewis, President of the Board. To my left is our Vice President, Jeff Benton. To my right, fellow Commissioner Gary Merrill, and our Administrator, Tracy Davies, our Deputy Administrator, Don Houston, and our Deputy Administrator and General Counsel, Eric Hosteller. And we have Brandy Wilson and Jennifer Walraven here. They are our clerks. We can begin.
Resolution number 25-445 in the matter of approving the electronic record of proceedings from regular meeting held June 12, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-445. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We do not have any public comment today. That brings us to item number 3, resolution number 25-446 in the matter of approving purchase orders and now certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CMAPR 0613.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-446. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-447 in the matter of approving travel expense requests.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-447. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-448 in the matter of approving a supplemental appropriation for the Delaware County Board of Developmental Disabilities.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioner Lewis, Commissioner Benton, Commissioner Merrill. I'm Amy Funk, Senior Director of Operations and Finance with the Board of Developmental Disabilities. As in previous years, the Board of Developmental Disabilities has been awarded the Early Intervention Service Coordination Grant through the Ohio Department of Children and Youth for state fiscal year 2026. This grant allocation contains funding for early intervention services, such as service coordination, neonatal abstinence syndrome, elevated lead blood levels, evaluations, assessments, and local outreach. We serve approximately 300 children and families through our early intervention program. This Early Intervention Service Coordination Grant is in effect from July 1st of 2025 through June 30th of 2026. The Delaware County Board of DD, our total grant allocation for this is $720,019, which includes a separate allocation in the amount of $129,311, which is specifically earmarked for evaluations and assessments. At the time of the 2025 budget, when it was completed, we were unaware of this funding that we would be receiving. Therefore, we respectfully request a supplemental appropriation in the amount of $129,311 to cover some of the costs associated with the early intervention, evaluation, and assessment services. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Amy. Any questions?
Yeah, so this will be reimbursed by the grant?
Yes. Yes,
Fully.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, vote please.
Vote on motion 25-448. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-449 in the matter of approving a memorandum of understanding for the Delaware County Department of Job and Family Services for the local workforce Area 7 workforce development system.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Jennifer Wattenshade. I'm the Business Administrator with Job and Family Services. This is one of our regular agreements. We redo this every 2 years. It's an MOU with our Workforce Board. It helps us to recover costs associated with providing office space and staff on hand for client services as people or client needs as they walk in. We have a few state representatives that have office space in our building. They're there to help out individuals as they need them, just to help make things a little more accessible for individuals that are looking for jobs and working on resumes and so on.
Any questions? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-449. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number
Thank you.
25-450.
Thank you.
In the matter of approving an owner's agreement for Berlin Farms West, Section 6.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Morning, I'm Rob Riley, Chief Deputy Engineer. This is our standard development agreement. This will be with MI Homes for development of 43 single-family lots, including the street and stormwater improvements in Berlin Farm.
Okay, questions? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-450. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-451, in the matter of accepting the roads, approving recommended speed limits, releasing security for Sarah Crossing, AKA Hyatt's Crossing Drive, Phase 3.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Hyatt's Crossing Drive was completed last year, has been through the required developer maintenance period, and is ready to be accepted onto the public system.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-451. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-452, in the matter of approving the drainage maintenance petition and ditch maintenance assessment for courtyards on Concord.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Courtyards out on Concord is a 54-unit EPCON community near Tartan Fields. This is our typical drainage maintenance petition that would place that storm sewer system on the county's drainage maintenance system.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-452. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-453, in the matter of approving right-of-way work permit summary sheet.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
We have 8 utility permits for you today. These are all pretty routine utility installations.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-453. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-454, in the matter of approving the plat of subdivision for Berlin Farm West, Section 6.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
This is the same 43 lot subdivision I mentioned earlier. The plat has been approved by all the required county agencies and is ready for your approval at this time.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-454. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rob.
It is too early to start our 10 o'clock public hearing, so we can go to commissioner committee reports or county administrator reports.
Nothing for me today.
Nothing for me either.
Commissioner Merrill.
Okay, I will, Friday was a busy day. We had, of course, a board meeting in the morning, and it went quite long. And then in the morning, we had Farm Bureau meeting, which Commissioner Benton and I both attended, and always have to leave early because inevitably the board meeting, of course, is always the same day. And we all, I think, find a little humor in all that. And State Public Defender was in town Friday afternoon at 1:30, and we had a great opportunity to talk about how we do it here and how great we do it, and I think well received. Obviously, in her capacity, she's kind of captive to the budget as we are, but I think she has a good understanding of how we operate, and I think she left impressed with how we do it here in Delaware County. And that's all I have today.
Commissioner Benton.
Let's see, a couple things. We had the Delaware County Township Association dinner Thursday evening, and very well attended. Good group, getting a lot going on. Good cooperation with the engineer's office and county offices and so on. So good relationship there. Farm Bureau breakfast, as Commissioner Merrill mentioned, again, very important part of our community. The meeting was well attended. Senator Brenner was there. Was at the Skinners. Again, good discussion. A lot of interesting policy. The focus was again kind of primarily on property taxes and the legislation that's working its way through
Came
the
up
State
several
House.
times.
Yeah, and again, that was, we had then a Morpsey panel later on about the taxation, no, this was the Jedi Committee, but the topic again was the state budget and property tax proposals, the various property tax proposals, a number of different ones. And at this point, there's just a whole lot of uncertainty. And, you know, some of those proposals would create real chaos, but, you know, we'll see just how
There
it
was
goes.
a virtual meeting that morning on the, on that topic, and could be in two places at once, so Kyle Petty's gonna call me this afternoon, and give me an update how the virtual meeting went, so.
Yeah. You know, they're working on alternatives, something that'll be a little more reasonable and given the time frame, could be more realistic, but, anyway, a lot of uncertainty. And that's all I got.
Okay. And 10 o'clock is the earliest we can start
Yes, would you
for our
like to?
hearing. So
Yes.
let's go into executive.
All right. Resolution number 25-455, in the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of appointment of a public employee or public official.
So moved.
Second,
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-455. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
aye.
We are now recessed into executive session.
Thank you.